What's up, and welcome back to The Broken Mask Show. In today's episode, we're going to be doing part 1 of a childhood cartoon tier list. Let us know down below what your opinion is on some of these shows, and be on the lookout for some of our controversial opinions. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode, and if you find yourself watching more of our videos and you're not subscribed, why not? You're already coming back anyway. Peace out.
Rocket Power. Have either one of y'all ever seen Rocket Power?
Nah, I don't really recognize that title.
Well, it was the same kind of style as like Rugrats and stuff like that, but it was supposed to be for like the cool kids who wanted to ride skateboards and surf and all kinds of stuff like that. They would have like rockets on their skateboard.
Guess I wasn't one of the cool ones then.
Yeah. Well, that's I had this on VHS, but I've actually never taken the time to watch it.
What channel was it on?
It was on Nickelodeon. But it was kind of before our time.
I think I heard about it.
Well, like I said, I have it on VHS. I just never took the time to watch it. My dad went to Dollar General back when they were still having VHSs and stuff like that, and he got it, and never took the time to watch it. Just didn't seem. So I'm just gonna put it in haven't seen for all of us. Next we have Tough Puppy. That was
I heard
another Nickelodeon. It's like
was it like was it black shirt?
it's a white dog, black shirt.
What are the tiers?
There's the elite, great, good, mid, haven't seen, and never heard of it.
I've had to put in good.
That's how I feel. Or actually, to be honest with you, I'd kind of say mid, because it's not one of those shows that really got me excited to watch. Like I got some shows up here that excited to watch. Well, you've never seen
This
it.
is mine, right?
Yeah,
I've never seen it.
Um.
Actually, that's mine. I guess good.
Okay, I'll put it in good then. Ren and Stimpy. That's the next one. I forgot Ren and Stimpy. Never seen it. Ren and Stimpy was another. It's one of those old shows. Kind of mid. There was a lot of sexual jokes in it. You didn't realize until you got older, and you were like, maybe not the best show for kids. Personally, I would just have to say it's mid. Now we got Lilo and Stitch. But the thing about this is, so the Lilo and Stitch movie, that's great movie. But the actual show, I watched the show maybe 3 times. So
I have a controversial opinion.
what
It's bad.
the thing is, well, the movie.
I can't stand the little blue guy. I can't stand it, bro. And every time my cousins always wanted to watch it.
Well, I grew up watching Lilo and Stitch, so it's like I said, I like it as a movie, but as for a show, I'd probably have to say mid. What do you think? Have you even seen the show?
I feel like I have. I've seen it, but it was on I think when the third movie came out, and it came out on DVD.
Mm-hmm.
It came with some episodes, extras.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the only ones I watched.
What did you think about those?
I had to put it as mid.
Yeah, I put it as mid.
Yeah, I had to say mid. Like you said, I love Stitch, but the show didn't hit for me.
Well, I definitely just wanted to put that at mid. Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. I'm gonna let Chris say what he's got to say about this one first.
Great.
Great.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Yeah, good story. But around the time that I was watching it, I was like, oh, okay, this is for the cool kids, the grown kids. And it was actually scary. It had some scary episodes up there.
The owl.
Some of the designs were scary. Yeah.
The owl was one of the ones that just kind of, I was made me feel weird when I was younger.
I'm gonna have to say mid. Nah, just kidding.
Mid?
It's elite. It's one of the ones as a kid I've always.
Are you sure you're thinking about the right one? Mystery Incorporated was the newer one that came out.
Oh, the new. I say it's good.
That's. I would say it's probably good. Chris says great. Well, there's actually, you know what? I think I might have to say great, just because I see I'm a big lover of Scooby-Doo, and I know where a lot of this stuff falls, and I will say that this show cannot be compared to another one up here. So personally, I have to put it at great now.
it would not. It was a lot of like personal shit. Like it wasn't like in the same style as the other stuff. A lot of the other stuff would just take place like the episode would start. You're rolling down a spooky road. You pull up to like a place like that. You're not home. They're like uncomfortable there, having to do something. On this one, like they're in their hometown. So like I don't know, you know.
Well, so, like I said, basically the only reason I put it at great is because there's another version of Scooby-Doo that I'd have to put it just good, and I can't have it on the same level.
But did it have a plot twist though? And a reoccurring story?
On this one, I feel like it was more or less tropes. Like it didn't feel like on the original ones that they would like do it, but on this one, it would feel like they obviously like kind of had to write it in just to make the episode not boring. If you see what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like by the end of it, the twists were like just more wild and wild and wild. Like at first it'd be like, oh yeah, Mayor whatever is the monster, and then by the end of it, it's like, oh, there's actual aliens.
That's like every episode literally had a twist. You want to move on to the next one?
Yeah.
No.
Actually, yeah. Let's go back. So on the Scooby-Doo and the
So the next one is Jakers and the Adventures of Piggly-Winks.
Where the show's coming from, bro?
So this is a show that I grew up on. It was one of those Cubo shows. I think it might have originally been on PBS Kids. But it's like you got like a pig and his friend is a cow, and then he's got another friend who's like a duck.
What the hell? Nah.
So what this show was about, like usually, so you had Jakers, and it was one of those things like where each episode started off with him talking to his kids. He'd be like talking to like his kids as like a grandpa or anything like that, and then it would like be telling the story of him and his friends when they were all younger and stuff.
Gather
like
around,
that.
you little piece of shit. I got something to tell you.
And although I grew up watching this show, I will agree and say it was very mid. It was not one of the shows that caught my attention a lot, and y'all have never seen it, but I'm gonna just leave it at mid. So this one, I know this one's probably gonna be controversial. Rugrats. How do y'all feel about Rugrats?
I've never seen it.
You've never seen Rugrats?
Hey, how do you feel about Rugrats, Cameron?
I can just say it's a good show. Not really mid.
I thought you were a crusader of Rugrats.
Nah, it's good because there's another version of Rugrats that I personally like a little bit better.
I'll say it gives you a real homely feel. Like it makes you like I remember watching it as a kid, in the background, but it's never one of those shows that just caught my attention. Like I can't tell you one plot line from it. And I've probably seen like at least a season of it, a full season.
Well, it's like my favorite. It's kind of like how with Lilo and Stitch, like you like the movie over the show, and like for me, that's I like the movie over the show for Rugrats. Like the movie was great. There was like 2 movies for it, but as for a show, I just have to say it's a good show. Would you agree with that, or would you say more mid?
It's mid for me, but like I don't know what we do with this because
well, Chris has never seen it, so I mean, I guess I'd have to put it in between. I'd have to do it at mid. This is one I'm almost positive that neither one of y'all have seen. So this is Gundam Force. I know you said you wanted to get into it.
Cover.
I don't.
It's
To be honest.
It's like it was kind of like Transformers a little bit, but like they don't really transform.
Oh, is
it
it the one before that? Like
It's almost like anime.
It's like anime.
It's like before Transformers, like the '90s cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I have a few episodes of this on DVD.
No, I just know it from the action figures. I would just call them Transformers as a kid.
Well, that's
I got this Transformer,
I would personally
could
say
totally be Optimus.
We grew up with like all like the '90s kids, like what they just kind of threw out. So it's like you never know what you got. You just kind of apply it to your culture.
But I would say I'd have to say mid maybe just because of the fact that like haven't really seen that many episodes. I've seen like 4 episodes, so I would just say it's mid. And the next one is Dinosaur Train. How y'all feel about Dinosaur Train?
I'm just I don't know this first list. Or
I put it at good.
Pretty good. I'd put it at good too. Just like I can remember the whole song, and it's definitely something that I grew up
And
watching.
that's it.
Like, yeah, well, I can't really remember much. I mean, I just know time tunnels are coming, and like traveling through time. That's about it.
I was a really like outdoorsy kid. Like I grew up like where it was like you don't want to be the little dude. So it's like anything that's singing or like anything like that, I really wasn't kind of into. Like it was like more or less like, oh yeah, I'm a tough guy.
I remember it was probably like all of elementary school. That was where like I would watch it like every morning before I got on the bus. I'd have to put it at good. Chris says good. What did you say, mid?
If there was one for below mid, I'd put it there.
Oh my god.
That's how I hated it, bro.
Overruled for good. Cow and chicken.
I'll go ahead and put that at good. It's alright. It was just one
Yeah.
of those ones that's like it wasn't good plot wise, but it was good.
It was good to watch. Again, you
Yeah.
haven't heard of it, Chris?
No.
Never heard of it.
It's like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but like not as good plot wise. It's just one of those like outlandish style, like art wise, I guess. I don't really know the art style of it, but it's just like I don't know.
Never seen it. Yeah, I would have to say it's like a good show. Like if it would come on, like it's like you're not exactly gonna change the channel, but you're also not exactly gonna pay attention either. So, but yeah, I put it at good. No, this one is another one that's gonna be probably controversial, because Chris kind of hates this guy. Danny Phantom. How do you feel about Danny Phantom?
I'll put it at good, but I'm willing to go lower.
How do you feel about
There
that?
could
I've
be
never watched the episode of that, man.
Never watched an episode. I think it's a good show. I don't think it's the greatest. There's other stuff up here that I feel like is a little bit greater than Danny Phantom, but it's a good show. It's another one of those things that I have like a couple DVDs of it where you get like the Nicktoons and you get like 7 or 8 episodes. But it's just, I would say it's a good show. Now this is one of my favorites. This is the MTV Spider-Man, and I know we've talked about it. You haven't seen it, but I wanted you to get you to see it. I don't think you've ever seen it either, have you?
never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Okay, so this is voiced by Neil Patrick Harris. He plays Peter Parker and stuff like that. Personally, great show. I wouldn't quite say it's elite, but it's a very great show. It would come on, if I'm not mistaken, I think it came on like Fox for a while, but then it got canceled. Not a lot of people actually watched it, but personally, I'd have to say it's
Why
great.
is this up here? Why is this up here?
What, Spider-Man?
Yeah, ain't this for like kids cartoons?
This is still it was like because they'd have it like at like kids stores and stuff like that. It'd be like in the kids section. Like you go to Walmart and it's like
TV as a
Spider-Man.
kid. That's another problem with this. Also, it's like a lot of this like during this, I was just watching the adult channels. Like there was no like.
I was watching
blocker.
TV for Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
The
Well, it's-
kitties.
Like I never actually watched it like on MTV. Like I watched it when they put it on Fox.
I would go from watching like just like you said, like watching Phineas and Ferb to watching Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
Well, personally, it's a great show for me.
No, bro.
The next one is.
No.
What do you mean no?
Actually, I have heard of it and it's bad.
I've never heard
Yeah,
of
that's
it.
yeah.
No. The next one is Tutkenstein.
Who?
It's it's like this mummy, and it's got this black girl. She like finds this mummy, and then they have like different adventures that they go on, so like that, having to go to like solve stuff.
I seen it, but
It's-
one
it's-
of them Disney Channel ones, right?
This is like the weirdest.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, did you call it fine?
no. I would have to say it's kind of a mid show because like I can't even really remember much from it except for like the first episode where I saw the mummy come out of the tomb.
Yeah, I just remember the Mummy.
Like that's about it.
I remember
And,
like they did a bunch of advertising for it.
yeah, I did like the commercials for it. The commercials are pretty good. But the Emperor's New Groove. How y'all feel about that?
I know that there's a cult following for it, so I'll say no opinion.
It's
I haven't
no-
seen it, or I was too young to remember it. So
It's another one of those things where I like the movie better than the show. The show I've seen like one episode, but you said both of y'all have never actually seen it.
I've seen it, but I was too young to remember.
Okay.
Movie better.
Yeah, I'll just keep it at mid. And if you want to come after us in the comments, go ahead.
No, you come out your camera.
Why
His social
mid?
will be right here.
You said what, mid?
His phone
I've seen
number
it.
will be right here. His address.
So this one is the next one's He-Man. Now this one, y'all might want to be careful about He-Man. Not personally because I like it, but this one's where like I know people might get pissed off if you're older and you watch our show and stuff like that.
I'll say it's good.
I never watched.
I'll say it's
watched it.
good one because it had good plot, but it's also had good action figures behind it.
Well,
Like that's another thing is like toy development from your show, you know.
Mm-hmm. I would also say it's a pretty good show. It was a little bit before my time, but like you would occasionally catch it coming on TV. It'd come on like random channels, or it's another one of those ones that I have like 2 episodes on VHS. So that's kind of how you know it's like an old show, but I got to leave it at good. Bakugan. This is another one of those ones where it's like the toy. Like
Bad
you kinda
plot,
go for the
but
toy.
good toy.
I never watched.
I swear I bought like 4 of them and never knew how to play the game.
Like there was a
roll.
while that I never knew how to actually open them. I was just like, what was it I got to do?
I stole them.
What, from like stores and shit?
Yeah.
I would find them on the playground too.
Before I could like when the kids would like bring it out to like recess or like the lunch table. The only ones I could get my hands on were the McDonald's Happy Meal ones, the big ass ones with like that fake ass card.
But this is one of those shows that like, so you had like Saturday morning cartoons that would come on, and it was this channel. It come on CW. It was called Vortex Channel, and Bakugan would be one of the ones that would actually like come on, and every time it would come on, it'd be like one of the last 2 to come on, and I would change it. Like it's just it won't really one of those things that really interested me as much to watch as it was for me to actually like collect their toys. So I'd have to say mid.
I still got one.
I still got mine too. I got 3 of them actually. So here goes the one that we're bringing this one back up. So this is Rugrats All Grown Up. Personally, good show. It's better than the original Rugrats because so now you got like it's like if you watch Rugrats like if you watch them usually you'd be like 4 or 5 maybe turning 6 years old whenever you first watch Rugrats, and you'd kind of be like you'd kind of compare yourself to like these little kids going on adventures and stuff like that the way they would. And then when it came to Rugrats All Grown Up, that was when they had like the teenager stuff going on, and like I felt like I was growing up with them. So personally, like I said, it's a good show. I don't think either one of y'all seen it, have you?
I've seen it. I don't
Seen
really
it?
like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like it.
Well, I'll put it in mid then.
I never seen it, but I don't like it.
I don't know. I'll just keep it at mid. Alright, so now we got...
I know people love it, and I just love. One reason's that, but I also don't like it. It's just like I wasn't doing their adventures, but it's like I don't know. It just felt like childish to me when I was watching it. And I was like, yeah.
Well, as for me personally, like Rugrats, that's like I said, Rugrats is on mid, but like Rugrats All Grown Up, that's like just one level above it because it was better than Rugrats. We'll move on to the next one. The next one is Rupert. That's another one of those shows. It's a good show to just sit there and watch. Oh my God, Chris, you just don't know.
Yeah, that bear from Family Guy got his own thing, like the Cleveland Show, and this is that.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, what the hell happened to him?
That's his best friend.
That's his best friend?
Yeah, that's his best friend.
Is that a dog?
I don't know exactly what he is. But he would go on adventures. One of my favorite episodes was like he goes to like the Toyland, and he comes across like all these like tin soldiers and stuff like that. So I would have to leave it at good. What would you leave it at? You probably never watched it, have you? Oh my god. And Chris has obviously never seen it.
I'm also like the new era cartoons I was really part of, like a regular show, a bunch of like just that era.
Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of those are up here as well. This is just getting through like a lot of these have been kind of rough. Except for Spider-Man, Scooby-Doo, but a lot of these have been decently rough. I'll put Rupert at mid just because both of y'all.
I never seen it, but it does look kind of.
It looked like a comfort show.
I mean, that's kind of what it was for me. Like, you'd sit there, you'd come home after school, and it'd be on and stuff like that, and I'd usually like fall asleep to it.
Another thing for like when I like at the beginning, I guess like when I was like real young, I'd come home after school. I'd be playing like Halo 3 online.
This next one is called Cat Scratch. And that's a Nickelodeon show. I remember it's one of those things where I can remember the song again. You always had it was kind of like watching like a really dumbed up version of the Three Stooges, because you had like the smart one and then you had like two kind of dumb ones. Never seen it. They were always going after mice, and they had like an owner and everything like that. They really don't look like cats. They look like fucking demons. Have you seen it?
No.
Never seen it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to base these.
You watch too much TV, bro.
I'll just have to keep on doing them from mid then, I guess. My gym partner is a monkey.
It was alright.
That's I would have to probably say it was pretty good.
I wouldn't watch it religiously, but at dinner sometimes if it was on, and I'd watch it.
Yeah.
It was just one of those like you could tell it was like starting to when the cartoons were starting to go bad.
Yeah.
If there was like something between good and mid, because it wasn't quite mid.
Yeah, it wasn't quite good.
It was bad.
I mean, I might just have to leave it at mid, to be honest with you. So this next one is what is the dragon guy?
American Dragon?
Yeah, American Dragon. You like that?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I've heard of it, but I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Very good.
Pretty good.
I can't remember what the whole story was about, but the guy had
That's
green.
my fault.
He had green hair and his design was cool as hell.
He just kind of reminds me of like Danny Phantom though. The way that he looks
I
with
think
his
he was a
hair.
little bit before. He might have been before that.
I'm pretty sure.
But
It's different style. But like you talking about like
it was just
like,
weird
cool
how he
looking
turned
hair.
into the dragon. I didn't want to say it. It was just the transition from
small human to large dragon.
Yeah.
Um.
And I don't know.
So this one is The Adventures of Crypto.
Oh yeah, the super dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
Superman's pet.
Yeah.
Good show.
It was
Not
pretty
quite
good.
great. You say good?
The Batman aspect of it was pretty cool too.
Yeah. Like I wish I could
Bat
remember his
dog.
damn name, but yeah.
Something like that.
It's whatever his actual name was.
Have you seen it?
You never seen it?
It was one of those shows you just had to see, but it was like it wasn't like highly pushed, but it was like I don't know even how I found it.
Well, actually, I've seen it, but I can't remember nothing.
Well,
I remember a lot of it, and that's why I think it's good.
That's for me. Like I remember, like even there was like cats in it. Like like I think Wonder Woman had a cat, or like I know maybe like Batman's like all the dogs' enemies. Like it was like if you had like a Batman dog, then it was like a Joker cat type thing.
Yeah.
But still, pretty good show. We don't have any in the elite yet.
Oh, we gotta earn that spot.
Yep. This next one is Uncle Grandpa.
Bad.
Bad.
Yeah.
It's just cringy.
Yeah.
I watched it a little bit.
They were going.
That's to be honest with you, I've never even watched an entire episode. It's literally like it's come on like TV, and then like I'm flicking through the channel like when this show started coming on, it just was like you kind of grown out of
The
watching
editing
shit.
style, if you go back to it, the editing style is pretty funny.
Usually it'd be like Uncle Grandpa would come on and like I'm switching through the channels and I'd be like, all right, what's is Impractical Jokers on today, and I'd switch it to like True TV. So yeah, I have to say mid. I know people are probably not gonna be too happy about that, but mid. Yogi Bear.
Alright.
That's
I never watched.
mid show. I mean,
You don't like Yogi Bear?
I just don't even know what to really say about it, bro.
He's pretty cool. I mean, he doesn't maul people. He just kind of.
I mean, he's a
Hey,
cool bear.
Bimbo, I mean, we gotta steal their food.
Well, I mean, I guess I would say like it's like the same style. It's from the same people. It's like Hanna-Barbera era or stuff, whatever it is. But I mean, it's none of those things where it go between good and mid. Like it was an okay show.
To be honest, I'll say it was good.
It was good. Well, I'll bring up the good. What is this one? Oh, yeah, Total Drama Island.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah,
Great show.
that had to be the first Elite.
You think First Elite? What
Is
do you
this the
think?
first season of Total Drama Island?
It's just kind of
It's just
whole
the show in general.
That's why I
I'd say,
said
yeah.
good, because the first like 2-3 seasons were pretty good, but then it fell off.
I'd say great show.
I'd
Not
say
quite
Elite.
Where does it fall? We
All
got
right,
good or great?
It
elite?
could go as elite if y'all can name one character.
Alejandro, Owen, Heather,
All right,
Cody.
making sure y'all ain't like hyping it up.
Chris.
So where did you fall? You said good though. Is the thing. You said you want to let Chris have elite.
No, I mean I thought you was on elite too, so I was just.
No, I'm on great.
What was the emo chick's name?
I guess it would just be great.
All right, we'll leave it at great.
Wasn't the emo chick's name Gwen?
I think so.
Maybe. Not 100% sure.
Didn't
like-
that one dude just end up insane by the end of it?
Yeah.
Next one we have is Samurai Jack.
Never seen it.
Good show.
I don't know if it's cultural appropriation. No, I'm just kidding.
I think it's a pretty good show. I mean, like it's a samurai who's like battling demons and shit. So
Nah, bro.
It's alright.
One Piece better.
no,
One Piece up here?
no, because you told me not to put any anime up here.
No, dude.
Mm-hmm. Well, you told me not to put, or maybe One Piece is up here. I'm not sure. I think Naruto and Dragon Ball Z might be up here. But I mean, I guess. So you said you've never seen Samurai Jack, and you just said it's all right.
It's alright.
I'll just leave it at mid then, I guess.
Fitting in a lot of people.
It's got to be Caillou.
A lot of people talk about it, but I've never seen a full-on episode.
I've seen so many episodes, and I hate.
All I know is that
so fucking much.
Yeah, the kid's just a big-ass bitch.
I just hate him so fucking much, man.
I used to watch it as a kid. It was like my childhood show. My whole family hated him.
Like, I didn't even watch it. Like it would come on, and like my parents would be like, "Look, Caillou's on." I was like, I just don't care. I really do not.
He's just a bratty ass kid, bro. It just a lot of the times he just needed his ass beat, and it would have been alright.
I like
Like
the
even
show.
as a kid, I was like, "Spank him, bro."
I like the show that comes on like right after you leave the dentist's office.
What? Right. Most of the time, I'd see like they'd have like Nicktoons or Nick Jr. for dentist office for me. Caillou had to be mid. To be honest with you,
What dentist office did y'all go to where they're playing your ass cartoons?
you don't have cartoons at your dentist office, bro. You'd go into the dentist office, and then you'd like sit at a table, and you'd have the parents take a sit at their chair, you'd have the table, and it'd be one of those TVs. It was like the TV like come out like on a stand or whatever, like you'd have in kindergarten. I'd sit there and watch Nick Jr. and stuff like that, and I remember all the commercials. It's really good.
The little playhouse, little play area
Mhm.
with like the beads with the long ass like rails and shit.
Mhm.
No, what I do is I just slip a veterinarian $50 and tell him to do his best. So that's probably why I didn't get that experience.
Well, so like it's like you definitely were missing out, man.
No, that sounds. I've never seen that. I've been to so many dentists and I've never seen them have a TV in the waiting room.
Well, that's even my my heart doctor. I go to my heart doctor.
Where y'all going to it?
Like they have like you got
Like
the solid.
the only time I see TVs is in those like big ass waiting rooms. You walk in, there's like 50 to 100 people in there, and then there's TVs like posted throughout, and it's like you can't hear the TV. The subtitles, there's no point in them.
That's almost like what I was talking about.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, you have to like
little
sit
weight.
as close as you could to the TV, but it's a little tiny box, probably like the size of this iPad. It's like about how big the TV was. But that's you also had like because the dentist I went to, it's like it wasn't just for kids, it was like just for like anybody to go to. So you'd walk in and you'd have like these glass doors, and you'd either walk to the left and you go to the kids side, or you walk to the right and you go to the adult side. And the adult side would of course have like the news or whatever kind of show, and then like occasionally my mom would be like, let's go over here, because she wanted to go watch that, so fucking watching Nick Jr. But yeah, definitely missed out, bro.
They always had that blue Jesus book, or that blue like book about the Bible.
It's weird how we had the same experience and Jake didn't have the same experience, man.
The blue book with like the
bro.
yellow border, and it'd be like Jesus in the cover.
Like here, wait one second. What's the next show? I'll tell y'all basically how it went for me.
What the next show's up here?
Wait, what's the title of it?
What we were just talking about?
No, what's the next show?
Transformers Prime.
All right, so like that show that came on when you get out of the what's it called, the doctor's office.
I mean, that's not really. I mean, I just said I go to the heart doctor.
No, I'm saying though, it's like such like I don't know. It's just I would go to the dentist at like different times.
Comment down below if at your dentist office you got to be able to watch cartoons and shit, bro. Because like you definitely know this man missed out.
I didn't miss that.
like you went to the dentist. Like the dentist is already like a scary thing to go to, kind of, and like you know you're probably gonna put through like a little bit of pain. But watching the cartoons, you're like, okay, this might not be so bad.
Nah, bro. I go to the dentist and it's like you sit in the office, there's maybe like one or two people in there. You just chill, read a magazine for a second. You get called back there.
That actually was another thing. You had like magazines. It was like the ones you would highlight and stuff like that. I remember that.
You mean highlight?
What do you mean highlight?
They were called highlight. No, they were called highlight. Like you don't know.
I thought you was talking about
because I was I'm looking it up.
I thought you was talking about bringing your own highlight.
How did you get it to my phone, bro?
It's like the magazines where it's like breakaway pages. And you just
they had like that little
that
little barrel in the
Oh, yeah.
corner you could like throw
that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was called highlights. That's what it was. You would literally just be like, yeah, you know that like books that you would just bring a highlighter in and just like scribble over everything. One of them was called like Bibble or something like that, and then it had like a cross on it, and I just like I highlighted like all through it. But yeah, so we're on Transformers Prime now. How y'all feel about Transformers Prime?
No, it's just that show that would come on after the doctor's office.
I didn't really like it. It would always be on, but I wouldn't like it because I grew up with Michael Bay. I grew up with Transformers being like metal all over with like spikes and shit, and like real glossy. They were like smooth and shit.
Well,
I didn't really like
it's
it.
not one of those things like Happy Meal toys. The Happy Meal toys got those. Those were really cool.
That's
like
basically it.
As for a show, I'd have to say it's pretty mid because I couldn't follow along with the art style either. Like the art style for it just seems kind of off. I like the old school Transformers like movies and shows and stuff like that, but I'd have to say it's mid.
Never seen it.
People are probably gonna come after us for that one too.
That's the only. I would only watch it when my parents didn't pay the satellite bill and had to pay like the most cheapest package.
Kim Possible. How would you feel about Kim Possible?
Yeah.
I didn't really like it as a kid. It was alright. My cousins always watched it.
She was hot though.
She was really fine.
I didn't really watch it. I watched it as soon as like they stopped putting her on TV.
That's for me. It just had to be a mid show. Literally, the only thing I remember is like the do 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 do, and then a little bit of the theme song, and like the like mole that just looked like a weird penis. Like it just like yeah, mid. A lot of mids. Okay, so this one, Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? That's another one of those ones. I have every single episode of it on VHS, and it's like in my barn right now.
Which era is it? Is it the?
This is like the, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's the 80s maybe.
It's
like
great.
so, like it's like I would say good, because I think Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, I think that one's great, and I think it goes Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? I think that one's just like a pretty good show. Because I can remember like
Wait, look up the mysteries that they solved during this one real quick.
Well, I could leave it at grade, I guess. Now we got Super Wah. Super Wah. It was where like it would be like the reading friends and stuff like that. Super Wah, I am a super read, and you had like you had the pig, and you had
that fucking like Hispanic kid with the green suit.
Yeah. Didn't like it.
I didn't like education in my fucking cartoons.
I didn't like this one personally. I don't know if this is on the list, but I like
Wild Kratts.
Oh, it is on the list. I see it.
Wow,
So I'm not gonna say what else is coming up, but I'd say this is mid, because there was another show that I kind of liked a little bit better when I was a kid.
I don't like education in my cartoons.
Looney Tunes.
It's great.
Elite. Would you agree, Elite?
Yeah, good.
Well, that's like got our first Elite. This is like honestly any kind of Looney Tunes really, as long as it's not like I don't really like the baby Looney Tunes too much, but like other than that,
I like baby.
Batman Beyond. Great show. Futuristic Batman.
I only seen the movie.
The Return of the Joker. Great. And the entire show. I love Superman in it, because like Superman was still in it. It was like in a world, because Superman ages slow. So like Superman, he had like, it was like the black hair with like the gray going around here, and it was like the kind of like, it looked like the Kingdom Come suit almost, but it was like black and silver type thing going on. Personally, I'd say great show though.
Never seen it.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. I'm not that big on Batman.
You're such a liar. where would that fall at then? If y'all have never seen it, I'd say great.
Good.
I'd just it would be your opinion.
Well, I'd have to say great. Martha Speaks. Y'all ever seen Martha Speaks? PBS Kids show. She eats alphabet soup. Now she can speak.
They had education in it.
Kind of like spelling, I guess. Bad. She reminds me of Bird Dog for some reason.
Plus,
Bro.
I never heard of it.
A lot of these shows, like if I was ever seeing them, it's just so low quality. I just didn't watch them.
Martha Speaks. I'd say it's a pretty good show, but you say you've never seen it, and you've never seen it. Okay, well it has to be good.
Dang, you watch a lot of TV.
Planet Sheen. Great.
Gotta have some
Great show. It was the Jimmy Neutron spinoff.
Oh. I didn't really like it.
You didn't like it? Well, that's I like Jimmy Neutron, but I liked Planet
I like
Sheen
Jimmy
a little bit
Neutron,
better.
but Sheen wasn't my favorite character.
I didn't really like him as my favorite character. It's just like the Planet Sheen. It involved a lot of video game type stuff. That was kind of like where it appealed to me. But I have to say great. You say good. That's two greats and a good. Magic School Bus. Pretty good show.
Controversial opinion.
That's
There was a few episodes that was alright. It was cool if we were to watch it during school. It was like you don't get to.
That's even that's kind of what I'm basing my opinion off. I wouldn't say it's quite a mid show because I enjoyed it every single time I watched it.
You never like come over to my house and be like, "Yo, let's start on the Magic School."
That is true, but still, every time I watch an episode, I'd have to say it's good. But if y'all say mid, I can put it at mid.
That'd only be like something I watch at school. That's the only educational like cartoon that I'll let slide.
I'll put it at mid.
Is Reading Rainbow cartoon?
Nah, it's more live action. Even though they'd like be reading the books and stuff like that. Batman, huh?
I'll let that slide too.
Batman, Brave and the Bold.
Never
seen it. Good show.
I'm not that big of a Batman fan.
Yeah, it's pretty good show. There was like a lot of it was where they started doing like the multiverse type stuff for Batman. Was pretty cool. We had different versions of Batman up there. And there was Superman, the Flash, Reverse Flash, a whole bunch of different stuff. Didn't really like the Batmobile too much, but as for like the show, just good show. Not as good as Batman Beyond. Bob the Builder. Mid. I mean,
it was pretty bad.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there was like one, like what they've done to him now, like they've really mastered him as well. But
for a while he was handy mandy.
But Bob the Builder, sorry man, I don't think I could trust you to build anything of mine. This is
also worked a lot off of free labor.
Yeah. Barnyard.
That's a good, or I'll even say a great show.
That's I would say good or great. It's up to you. Good. Good then.
Biggie Cheese.
All I gotta say. I like the memes they did with what is it, the viewer mail.
No, not Ben.
It was the pig, and it's like now it's time for viewer mail. Recess.
I didn't really like it. I couldn't really follow the plot on it. I never really got it.
I've never seen one episode of Recess.
I couldn't get. I don't know. I might be retarded, or but the whole thing of it, it's just like it just felt like they were just going through school. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm thinking of that other show.
You just leave it at mid, I guess.
They didn't have Caillou on animation?
No, it's not Caillou animation.
I've never seen it.
I don't even know what kind of animation you could say it was.
It's like that 90s style. Like Nickelodeon, like kind of edgy show.
So now we got Word World. Yeah. That one I happen to like better than Super Y. Because Word World, it was the one where like you'd have like it'd be like pig, and then like it'd be PIG would be the body, or it'd be like hat, and it'd be like HAT would be like you'd basically teach you how to spell.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
I didn't have my front teeth as a kid, so spelling wasn't my first thing.
I mean, I guess I can leave it at mid maybe, but neither one of y'all heard of it. You said you ain't never heard of it?
No, it's up to you where it goes.
Well, that's personally, I'd say it's pretty good show. So now
I was learning to speak right for a lot of this stuff. So it's like a lot of that learning stuff. I don't know. I was going to a lot of I guess I had speech therapy. So I was like, I didn't really like learning on my cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
Now we have Sid the Science Kid. Great song, mid-show.
Yeah.
That's the song, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, we all agree on that. This one I love. Hold on, I'll put that right there. Kate Wachowski.
Elite.
I'll say it's a mid-show.
Oh my god, Jake, what?
It's so weird.
How is
It's
it
literally
weird?
just him about
It's
doing
focused
tricks.
on an 8-year-old's butt.
Okay. Well, when you put it that way, it's just
It
great
makes
show.
me feel uncomfortable when I'm watching. It's like I don't know. It just never was funny to me, and it was just I don't know.
I just think it was.
Plus, he's 4 foot tall, and all his friends like 5 foot. So it's like I'm a dude. What are you like younger than them or?
No, his best friend wasn't even like that tall than him.
His best friend was considerably taller than him. Look it up.
I think I'd have to say a great show.
I might be remembering it wrong. Cake,
It's like, yeah, it's like what kind of shows are you talking about? It's like it never even focused on his ass. What are you talking about? Like, what kind of 8-year-old ass are you looking at?
I thought it was
Yeah,
different.
they're like the same height.
I don't know, but what about to other people compared in the show?
Well, I mean, there's this thing, the bully. Well, one of the bullies.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm kind of thinking about.
Great show in my opinion. Yeah, great, mid, and elite.
What do you
Does it
like?
follow good?
I'd say elite, but
I'm thinking mid.
I mean, what are you
Where are you
looking
gonna put
for? I was gonna put it in great.
then just put it great there.
All right.
Nah, bro.
Thundercats.
I've never seen the episode, but
Never seen it. Sorry to anyone who's. You said you've never seen it as well? Yeah.
every time like my parents would like talk about cartoons that they used to watch in Mexico when they were little, they were like, "Yeah, we used to watch Thundercats." It's like, damn, is that old?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been like in
They
the,
still say to this day, like, yeah, the cartoons I grew up watching was Thundercats.
Well, I think it was like a 60s show, like a 60s, like 70s show.
Comment down below if like any of your parents still say this, especially Hispanic parents. I want to know.
This next one is Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Musty show.
Yeah, I just knew you were gonna say it. I just knew you were gonna say it.
I didn't
And
like it.
I didn't really like it either. I mean, like, to be honest with you, it's got the same, like, in my opinion, it's got like a kid version humor of South Park.
Nah, it was just more or less like Three Stooges, just revamped
Yeah.
in the kids.
I don't know. I'd have to say mid.
I don't know.
I say lower than me.
I'm gonna have to say I'm not doing it.
I can base it off of your opinion. Well, 'cause I know you
Good.
haven't gotten many.
I'll say it's good.
Good. I'll leave it good.
I like the game.
Never played the game. Jacob Tutu.
Never seen
What?
Never seen it. So this is another one of those Cubo shows. It's a pretty good show. Wouldn't quite say it's great or elite. I mean, I would always watch cartoons and stuff, man. I had a lot of free time. Never really. I didn't have any chores to do whenever I was younger, so it was just literally just TV all the time, and then go outside, or like it might be a day like Jake was supposed to come over to my house or something like that, and maybe I won't watch cartoons then. There'll probably be like Family Guy and video games that day. But I'd have to say it's a good show. Steven Universe.
The first season was alright. A
I'll
lot
put
of
it
people
good.
love it.
That's first season. I just have to say, based off of that, like maybe first 2 seasons.
Bro, it kept getting better. I'm not gonna lie. I used to not watch it, but my sister would eventually watch it, and I just tune in. I was like, wait, so they came back from this planet, and they're trying to get him just to like help them out, but they love each other.
It's one of those things where like you come in and
And
you're
Steven is 2 people in one body. What the fuck?
you come in and you're like, why are you watching this ass show? And then it's like, oh wait, what's going on? And then like, you take a step closer to the TV, and at that point you're sitting on the edge of the bed and you're just like,
Like, wait,
Oh my God.
Why did you just stab her? Why?
Yeah.
I thought they were friends.
See,
That show
I
was wild. I'll put it at great or good.
I'd have to put it at good. What do you feel?
I'll put it at mid, but
It had like some really good like emotional scenes.
I think I just have to go with good. Well, you said good or great, and Jake says mid, so...
It was just one of those shows that was so hard to watch, and it was like a kid's show with fucking 5 seasons by the end of it. So it's like after...
Because it had an actual story to it.
And the story was just like it was literally almost like the writers just took LSD and then just went into the writing room. Just with no limitations whatsoever. Like, it's like, alright, so one of them has jewel power. What's jewel power? It comes from a magic planet. Alright, what about Steven? Alright, so he has a gem in his head. What could we do with this?
No, his belly, bro.
Yeah, his belly. We could put it in his belly, bro.
Sanjay and Craig.
I remember hearing that name. I can't really...
It's about the dude with the snake.
I like that show a lot.
You liked it a lot?
Yeah. Pretty good.
I'd say I haven't seen it. Never seen it.
All that damn watching, you never seen Sanjay and Craig.
The first season was
all that goddamn like TV time.
The first season was alright.
Sanjay and Craig.
But it got caught during like an off time during cartoons. So Nickelodeon picked it up heavily on advertising. And it was during that time of watch SpongeBob Whip. Now watching. So it was just that era. And I don't know, that era of Nickelodeon has
I think it only had one season.
Does it? I think it might have 2.
I don't know, it's gotta be up to y'all about where it lays.
I had 3 seasons.
The first season.
I put it good.
You didn't even know they had 3 seasons, bro. You put it good?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
it was that good.
It's just one of those shows, I gotta be honest, I put it at mid.
Mid?
So I guess we could go with Chris.
Okay.
But, I don't know, Nickelodeon just picked it up too heavily.
Adventure Time.
It was pretty good for the first few seasons.
Yeah, it was good, but I fell off at the end. But mostly because my parents got like the cheapest package, so I couldn't continue with the story.
So I'd have to put it either great or good.
I left off when my boy lost his arm and got it replaced with a leaf.
I forget where I left off.
Yes, I couldn't tell you where I left off, but I know
that lich though, that motherfucker was scary.
I'll say it was a good cartoon. I like the writers for like really going in on it. They really kind of developed an easy to follow. Like you don't really need to watch an episode before. I guess like you can kind of just pick up and kind of later into the season.
If they did, they do a recap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So leave it a good.
Yeah.
Monster Rancher. I would say it's just a good show. Like I got a few of it on DVD. It was kind of like it was like if you didn't have a chance to watch Pokemon. Like if you couldn't have like the Pokemon.
Bootleg Pokemon.
Kind of like that, to be honest with you. But still,
How
like.
How could you not watch Pokemon?
Huh?
How could you not watch Pokemon?
Like if you didn't have the channel, but you could like you had the channel.
It came on satellite.
Well, that's
you could only like catch it Saturday morning though.
That's for a while even like I wouldn't wake up that early.
What do you get for watching on that TV?
I usually would watch like Pokemon would be like watching it on Boomerang Channel or like Cartoon Network. Like I didn't watch it like Saturday mornings and stuff, but I watched Monster Rancher. Y'all have never seen it, but I say good. Mighty Bee. It's about that weird nerd girl. It's a Nickelodeon show. She's like really into bees and taking tests and stuff like that. Never heard of it. That's
I actually like this.
You like it? I'd say it's
I can't remember
anything
from it, so I just put it at mid.
Yeah, I'd say mid. So now this is gonna be kind of difficult.
Where the fuck is Drake and Josh?
Well, that's live action. This is all based off of like just specific cartoons.
That is the animation.
Where's Madagascar?
So now we got
Where's
You didn't
Tat-
think Drake and Josh is animated?
Drake and Josh is not animated.
No, it's just that realistic animation style.
Wait, what is this? Talk, whatever.
TikTok? No.
Nah, it's the
I don't know, being serious.
I can't even like I've never watched it. It's literally only like the Nickelodeon games.
Oh, with the surfer motherfucker?
Or no, not really surfer. He was like it's like a
Never
weird
seen it.
George of the Jungle.
I never seen this shit.
Never heard of it.
Put that motherfucker in there.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
I never
Fuck that guy.
heard of that shit.
Inspector Gadget.
Never seen it.
Mid. Not
Go Guatemalan son.
yeah. I've like I've seen a couple episodes. I like the movies a little bit better. Just had to say mid. Oh my god, Chris. Iron Man. Y'all ever seen the cartoon for Iron Man? And he's like, I am.
No.
And he's like, it's
No.
where the original hammer thing
No.
came from. But it's mid show. It's really not the best version of Iron Man in my opinion.
No. It's a great show.
You've never even seen it. Rubber Dubbers. Mid show. It's like a whole bunch of bathtub toys and stuff like that. Like you had like a starfish and there was like you had the shark, and the shark used to piss me the hell off, man. Literally all you'd ask him like a serious ass question, or like you'd tell him something.
You were
and
talking
he just-
directly to him.
He no, not me talking to him. It's like the characters. You'd be talking to him and then like you'd just be like R, and then like not even give you an answer, and you'd just be like, it would just piss me off every time I watched it. Mid
What
show.
the hell is this, Karen? You're
It's-
watching this, but not Sanjay and Craig?
Who fucks Sanjay and Craig, man?
Bruh, Craig would be eating a bunch of shit.
Fucking Chris watches Sanjay and Craig, but he doesn't watch Johnny Test. And here we go with Johnny
I watch
Test.
Johnny Test. I fucking hate Johnny Test.
I know, but
Johnny
you're saying
Test
you
can
don't
go
watch
fucking-
Johnny Test.
Great.
Great.
Dookie can go to fucking hell too.
The sound effects
Fuck
really was the
Dookie.
one.
And his fucking bitch ass of a father's meatloaf.
Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Backtrack. I hated the meatloaf. Why do they keep on making the meatloaf? Like every time.
Why did he keep on making the meatloaf?
And then the only thing I will say that's like off-putting
Because
is
meatloaf is a bad food and nobody realizes that. And I could tell y'all even didn't pick up on the joke. If you hear meatloaf for dinner, it's just fuck.
Well, hold on.
personally
Meatloaf
I used to
at
hate
Corral?
meatloaf, but like I've recently gotten into meatloaf. Just it's got to be like.
I
really
was
good
watching
meatloaf.
Bar Rescue the other day, and he was like trying to teach somebody. He's like, "All right, so I can tell y'all his burgers are a little bit bland, so I'm gonna teach y'all how to make a meatloaf burger." And he indeed makes a meatloaf, but in the shape of a burger patty, and then like just a meatloaf on a burger. The shittiest burger ever. If someone gave that to me, I'd throw it at them. Wouldn't eat that if I was starving.
But no.
Shit more on Johnny Test.
Well, the
Johnny Test was good, but it had a good plot.
great
The
show.
Side characters were like so fucking dumb. They see Johnny Test
Bling
and
bling.
oh, I'm not gonna lie, he was goated though. I
Yeah.
dedicated my haircut to him.
That's for 1 year. You were thinking about actually dressing up for Halloween.
But yeah, side characters were so freaking dumb. Like they'd see Johnny Test in like a jetpack and be like, "Oh my god!"
There goes that kid again.
No, it'd be like something dumb, like, "Oh my god, it's a man on fire in a jetpack."
I will say that the boyfriend was kind of weird, like or not even the boyfriend, but the dude who would kind of
That
like
guy was a fucking pedophile.
yeah.
He was like 18 and the girl was like 16,
Yeah. But
and hitting on both of them.
Nah, the family was really good though for like scrounging on their house.
Did they
and
ever
even though they're
mom?
millionaires, living a modest life to support their daughter's lab, their multi-billion-dollar lab.
Yes, they did reveal the mom. What do you mean?
Well, I wasn't that big with Sammy John too, so I can't remember.
You could clearly see her face. She had like orange hair and stuff like that, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I see.
Dad had blonde hair.
Oh yeah.
Nah, for the first season, she was wearing a shiesty mask the whole time.
No, but she was. She was fun.
Yeah. But the next one, Wild Thornberries.
Never seen it.
Never heard of it.
Never seen it. I know the thing is, it was on the Rugrats movie, but I know you've never seen the Rugrats movie, but it was the when they go to like the jungle safari, and that's where it was like a crossover movie.
Oh.
But as for the show, I've never seen the show. I've just seen it on the movie. Penguins of Madagascar. Not as good as the movie.
Funny as hell.
I'd say it's good, but it's not as good as the movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Penguins?
It's alright.
Yeah.
They had a movie?
One. Yeah.
What?
Penguins? The Penguins?
The
movie?
Yeah, they had their own like that. That's their spin-off. Like they were in the. I forget that
I know,
Madagascar.
like Madagascar,
Well,
like the lion, the zebra,
and then the
giraffe.
penguins all like were in that movie, and then like they got good support.
The Penguins movie did good enough for that. That's the reason why the Penguins of Madagascar became a thing.
Like they got
There
their own
was a
spin-off.
movie of the penguins?
Yes, and then you had like the otter. Like the otter went to go like try and fight them and shit.
I think it was more or less
Or the
like a
seal, I mean.
Nickelodeon show, like of like. Cause I remember.
You don't
seeing
remember
it a
the
lot.
Penguins movie?
Bro, what? There was a movie?
Chris.
No, it was like a Nickelodeon show.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
that's
we're
what
talking
I
about
did.
shows anyway, but like the
Oh,
movie.
yeah, that's where this came from. The babies.
I like the movie better than the show.
Oh.
Because also the style, like the for the movie, they came the same art style as Madagascar. For like the show, they kind of changed it up a little bit. But I would, like I said, I'd say good. What do y'all think?
The show was pretty funny, so good.
Young Justice. Personally, I'd say good.
I didn't really like it.
I mean, I'm a superhero guy, and like I've actually recently picked this back up.
Oh, yeah.
They're on if
You're
I'm
on
not
your
mistaken.
27 rewatch of Vampire Diaries.
I am on that, but but no, still, Young Justice, I'd say it's just a pretty good show because there's some that comes higher than that.
Yeah.
You say mid?
Yeah.
You've never seen it?
No.
You haven't?
No.
I'd say good.
No.
What's Avatar's daughter's name? I know you know.
Korra?
Yeah,
I've never watched it.
never watched it.
I don't really like Avatar.
Okay.
I don't really like the blue people.
League of Super Evil.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It was a okay show. It was one of the ones that came on, if I'm not mistaken, I think it came on Cartoon Network. This one. They were like super villains and stuff like that. Weird animation style.
Legal.
Probably just leave it at mid show. Not quite enough to be able to catch my attention, but it was alright. Codename Kids Next Door.
Great.
Great.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. Great.
Yeah, I mean, I always thought it was boring. Besides the movie.
It always just made me think like it was like a thing about like Stewie being all grown up. Like, because the main character just looks like Stewie. G.I. Joe.
Great.
I'd say good. Because it's not definitely not in the mid category. Like, it was a decent show. One of those things, action figures, of course. Every time I play with a military action figure, you gotta think about G.I. Joe. But G.I. Joe has one downfall.
That other show, G.I. Jose.
No.
Oh no! You cut your forehead! What do we do?
Hey kids, if you have an open wound, get some dirt or kitty litter and rub it in there to stop the bleeding. Then get some sleep and wait for the body to heal itself.
Now we know!
And like I always say, remember, you know enough.
Is that, but no, the one downfall, and it's not G.I. Joe's fault, it's actually Cobra's fault. Because
you'd always have it to where it's like the like almost like every episode they get attacked by Cobra, it'd be like like G.I. Joe and everybody would be like, oh my God, who's that? Who's coming to attack? And then just go Cobra, and be like, oh, okay, it's them. So I would just say good. Leave it a good.
Yeah.
Garfield show. I'd say either great or elite for Garfield show, bro.
It was good.
It was great.
Great.
That's where my like forever answer to the question of what were your what superpower would you like to have, and it's always future sight or like time traveling, because Garfield, he had that, and he always won the lottery. He always helped what was his name, Steve or Dave? Dave.
No.
He always helped Dave win the lottery.
What is his name now? I know.
Garfield, Tale of Two Kitties.
there's Garfield, there's Odie, and then there's I think like Simon.
Garfield, Tale of Two Kitties.
I think it's Dave, if I'm not mistaken.
It is.
John. Just completely wrong, John. But yeah, so leave it a great.
I'm thinking mid.
You actually hated it?
Actually, I've never seen it.
Chris? Well, it's either great or good.
So if y'all both said it was great, it'd be great.
Babar.
Never heard of it.
The bear? Or not the bear, the elephant? The king elephant?
No.
Never heard of it? Kind of a mid show. It just makes you like really sad. Because you got like how his whole family, like everything just kind of went away, like his whole home and everything like that. But yeah, I always have to say mid show. Wildcrats. Y'all ever seen Wildcrats? It's the thing that came after Zaboomafoo. You've never heard of Zaboomafoo?
And then there was this thing that came right before it.
I don't know. It's
Yeah, and then after that it was Gazebagoo.
So you've never seen Wildcrats? Is what you're saying? Dude, it's where they have like these discs and they put it on their chest.
I know. They turn into animals.
Mm-hmm. But you just never seen it.
I saw it at school. Motherfucker, the teacher always give you the option, like, all right, we can either watch this movie or we can watch like 3 episodes of Wildcrats. And for some goddamn reason, everybody always chose Wildcrats. I don't know why.
I don't know. Well, first off, because Wildcrats is a pretty good show.
No, it's not. It's
But
ass.
Movies are better.
For
It's just
Steve
a
Irwin
general,
wannabe.
general fact.
I just always thought it was like kind of cool. It was like they had like the
It's not
superpower,
cool.
or like they could
It's
just
not
become
cool.
a whale, they
It's
could
not
become a great white shark, become a giraffe,
That's
or
why
just like
Beast
anything
Boys-
you wanted to.
That's what Beast Boys did.
You could do the same thing.
No,
I'll leave it at mid.
they completely copied my boy Beast Boy.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Great.
Great.
Or I guess I'd put that elite.
I could do elite or great. What do you say, Chris?
Trash.
You did not like Courage the Cowardly Dog.
For real?
Oh my God.
I didn't like it.
Why?
It's one of those musty shows.
That's not a musty show, bro. Like, Return the Slab. Like, that was probably like one of the best episodes.
That's
And then,
like one of the most mustiest things you've ever said, Ken.
What? And then, every time he'd try and, like, talk. It'd just be really funny to me, bro. He'd try and talk, and then he'd be like, Muriel.
It put my imagination like Scooby-Doo did. It made me go to like, maybe think about going to like other worlds and shit, dog. Right?
I was just schizophrenic because his owners abused him.
So you say it's even lower than mid, though? You said it was trash.
Yeah.
But you got 2 greats.
Then it's mid.
I think it would be.
It'd be good.
No, I said elite.
Well, you said great or elite.
No, I said elite.
I can't believe
I
you
said
doing
great
this to me.
first.
You gotta move Sanjay and Craig up then.
You can't agree to have Sanjay and
We can't
Craig.
negotiate.
Sanjay and Craig is on the same level as Courage the Cowardly Dog.
And that's like that's like already like just.
That's generous.
disrespectful.
It's generous that Sanjay and Craig is even on good. What are you thinking,
Just
Chris?
don't put it in front of Sanjay and Craig.
Oh, what's behind Sanjay and Craig?
Okay.
All right, is that good?
Yes.
Jimmy Neutron.
I hated Jimmy Neutron.
Really good.
That's, I'd say, pretty good show. Not as good as Planet Sheen. So that's why it stays at good. Planet Sheen was great. Jimmy Neutron's good.
Cap.
Sonic X.
Elite.
No, no comment, bro.
Great.
Yeah.
Or elite. Since Jake had no comment.
I can't even move it.
Did you just move Sanjay and Craig?
So Jake, you got no opinion?
No.
Okay, then it's got to be at elite if you have no opinion.
Y'all put it at elite?
I
Yes.
still remember when Shadow got the ring and me and my homies came back to me and the homies met up again.
Bro.
No,
Did
bro.
you see Sonic X latest episode?
Y'all think
Shadow
that's
got the
better
ring.
than Courage the Cowardly Dog?
No, I think Courage the Cowardly Dog is at least a great. I will say that it's that Sonic
you
X.
agree with it?
No, Sonic X is better than Courage the Cowardly Dog. I said elite for Sonic.
Yeah, that's
Courage
what
the
I'm saying.
Cowardly Dog is great.
You think that Sonic is better than Courage the Cowardly Dog?
Yeah.
You're fucking smoking, bro.
No, I'm not, bro.
Wait,
Flapjack.
Sonic X over Sanjay and Craig?
Yes.
Nah,
Flapjack.
Well,
Flapjack.
It was
those are the musty show.
great.
Musty show.
You say great.
That was great, bro.
I'll give it to you because
Where's Chowder at?
Dog,
That's another musty show.
I'll let you have Flapjack, Jake.
Go ahead and find Chowder too.
Okay.
Chowder's my show, bro.
I Spy. Only watched it at school. Mid.
I've never seen that.
Listen to the HBO show.
No, listen to the podcast. I Spy, or Where's Waldo? Is this thing right here? I only really watched it in school.
Is it like
I think
I can't really see the cover on.
I just know it's like the dog and the like stick figure girl.
I don't know. There was this HBO show that it was like an actual I Spy where it would just pan around the room and tell you to find shit. And it was just
Oh wait, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Sounds kind of creepy.
Mid.
Nah, it
show.
was actually pretty pleasing, bro. It would be like I don't know.
We could try and just like blow through some of these because we are taking a little bit of time. So let's see. Regular show. How do you feel about regular show? Great. Elite. Mid.
Why?
I just have never enjoyed watching regular show. Personally, I mean, I can maybe say good, but personally, I've never like watched a good episode really of regular show.
You think Sonic X is better than regular
Yes.
show?
You
Oh
think?
my God.
See,
To be fair,
you think what was it? Bad War is better than regular show?
where did I put Bad Bar at?
Also, you think
G.I.
Bad
Joe
Bad War is
over
mid.
Regular show?
Nah, G.I. Joe's pretty good.
World War. Word
World
World over regular show?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, bro. You already messed me up with putting Sonya and Craig that low.
Sanjay Craig.
But y'all gotta give it to me. It's
Okay.
The regular show elite. Thank you so much.
Cameron, that's
Hey,
exactly
that's
exactly
not-
how
that's
it
not
feels
elite.
for me putting Sonic at elite, bro. It's just one of those of like genuine smoking opinion.
Next one is Justice League.
It was alright. It was like
Unlimited.
good, but not me.
Yeah, Justice League Unlimited.
I never watched it.
Then why would you clarify? What's the point of clarifying?
It had Batman in it. I don't really fuck with Batman like that.
Chris, I swear to God. I would personally say great. What'd you say?
It's under good, but not mid.
Every generic
I believe
Justice
it good.
League Unlimited fan would be like, bro, remember that one episode where the Flash went so fast that like he started beating up Brainiac?
Spider-Man, the animated series.
I'm not that big of a Spider-Man fan either.
Chris, we're strangling you.
I never watched it.
I never watched it either. Haven't seen it.
No, it's great.
Fairly Odd Parents.
Mid.
Great. I'd do great or elite. Oh, come on. You want great or elite, Jake?
That's not on me.
I don't care anymore.
I live
At
in
this
great.
point, the whole system doesn't mean anything. Like Sonic X is at the top.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Never seen it.
Controversial opinion. Ass.
Mid.
I know you're sitting there thinking that I'm wrong, but literally just please
Is that another-
watch 4 of these cartoons. And that,
For whatever
that I
reason,
put that
Avatar's there twice.
good or elite, and then watch that, and you'll see why.
Puppy named Scooby-Doo. Good show. It was just Scooby-Doo and his puppy years. The whole team.
Good show.
Good show. Never watched it. Good show. Rex.
Never watched it.
Never watched it. It's where he's got like the big fist. Love the Ben 10 crossover with it. Really good. I'd have to say good. Amazing World of Gumball.
First 2 seasons
Elite.
are pretty good.
Good show.
Elite.
What was that? Leave it at great, maybe. There's two goods and an elite.
We sped through some of the good ones though.
Sanjay crazy so
So we can have more discussion on Fairly Odd Parents' favorite show.
What was your opinion on the Fairly Odd Parents?
Who, Chris?
Both of y'all.
I said it was either great or elite.
Timmy's voice was just so fucking annoying.
It was a woman.
It's just he had so many adventures, bro. It's like his adventures is what really kind of.
Plus
Yeah,
the fucking rules.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. The controversial thing about it was when he went to court. He went to the Fairly Odd Parents court, and he had I think he wound up making it to where like he would never age. I think he was like actually like 33 years old if I'm not mistaken, but it was to where he made it to where he never aged so that he could keep his Fairly Odd Parents forever, and that he also made everyone in the Fairly Odd Parents kingdom and his own Fairly Odd Parents forget that they had ever given him that wish. So he was just like greedy for keeping his Fairly Odd Parents instead of letting them move on.
At the end of the day, man's wish for like has over $1 trillion in assets.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day,
He literally became the president of the United States in one of the episodes.
but it fell off from him once the baby
Yes.
got introduced.
And then the fucking I ain't gonna lie, Cosmo's a cuck, man. Like
Yeah, I like
Wandissimo.
Morado. Oh yeah, Wandissimo.
That's every time you come around, you got Wanda.
Now Wanda be loyal.
Wandissimo.
Wanda be a little bit.
She a little bit of a hoe too, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess be ready for part 2, and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. If you think these are some controversial opinions so far. If you hate us, let us know. If you hate not just us, if you hate one specific person right now, let us let us know.
Fucking Sonic.
If so far you've had
Sonic.
things that you haven't seen up here that you'd like to see up here and maybe a part 2, then let us know. If you feel that we've taken too long to talk about each one of these, again, let us know in the comments. It's a bunch of different stuff.
Let us know, should we do like the live action like sitcoms?
Yeah. We'll
Like
have
Victorious, iCarly, Drake and Josh, Zoe 101.
Are you okay?
Kings of the Jungle,
Zach and Cody.
Zack and Cody,
Yeah.
Kicking It,
Or just all live action
Lab
in general
Rats.
stuff.
Thundermans, Lab Rats,
we get
Mighty
it.
Man,
Drake and Josh.
Zeke and Luther
Zoe
The Haunting
101.
Hour with R.L. Stein.
kicking it. Wait, what?
Kate
Goosebumps.
Patowski.
What? But yeah, so just make sure that you just let us know down below. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one. Everybody put up your silent coyotes.
Now it's time to hit Can Sunburn.